Hi, it's Kate from The Tiger with today's top headlines in Thailand and Southeast Asia. Stay tuned for a quick update on the COVID-19 situation in Thailand, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thailand's Department of Medical Services ordered a rehab center at a Kanchanaburi temple to be shut down immediately following reports of abuse and extortion. Last week, the temple was raided by police, and more than 200 men were transferred from the temple to a field hospital. Reports say they had been housed in a single room with only 2 bathrooms. One man told reporters his life in the rehab center was like being in a jail, and he was only given 1 meal a day. The department's order to close the rehab center said it had failed to meet criteria under the Narcotics Drugs Act. Thailand set a domestic record on Friday with more than 1 million COVID-19 vaccines administered in one day. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha thanked the public and everyone involved in making Friday Thailand's most successful vaccination day, and expressed confidence that Thailand will reach its inoculation goals by the end of 2021. Yesterday morning, 40 patients were evacuated from a hospital in Chayapum by rescue workers as the facility flooded. The hospital was severely damaged, and floodwaters caused the urgent evacuation as one of the buildings on the hospital campus was flooded up to 80 centimeters. An X-ray room and several labs were heavily damaged and unusable. Outside the hospital, 4 vehicles and 7 ambulances were damaged and submerged in the rising floodwaters. In Phetchabun, a local villager was clearing a forest area when he discovered what is believed to be an Earth Star mushroom, one of the 10 rarest species of mushrooms in the world. The extremely rare mushroom is rumored to cause a sensation of intoxication similar to being drunk if someone were to consume it. Expect some more rain in most parts of Thailand as the country enters its wettest month of the year, October. With tropical depression Dien-mun now well into the Bay of Bengal and continuing to weaken, another low depression sits over Thailand's lower north, continuing to drop rain in most parts of the country. And here are the top headlines in Southeast Asia. In the Philippines, a 5.7 magnitude earthquake hit the country's main island early this morning, according to AFP. The report says residents in the nearby capital of Manila were woken by their buildings shaking. In Cambodia, police arrested a foreign national wanted by South Korean authorities for alleged connection to a murder committed more than 2 decades ago. According to the local English-language news outlet, the Khmer Times, it is believed that he fled to Cambodia and has been living under the radar possibly since late 1999. In Myanmar, the military junta, which has been in power since it took over in February, has denied suspending the internet in conflict-wracked regions, according to a report by AFP. There have been huge protests following the coup, with bloody crackdowns by security forces. According to the report, the military blamed the recent spate of data blackouts on anti-coup protesters, saying they had destroyed military-owned communications towers. In Vietnam, Reuters reports that the country has pushed back a plan to reopen the resort island Phu Quoc to foreign tourists in November. The island was planned to reopen to vaccinated foreign tourists next month, but state media reports that the project has been delayed due to a low vaccination rate and limited vaccine supplies. And now, a quick update on the COVID-19 situation in Thailand. Today, September 27th, the Center for COVID-19 Situation Administration reported 10,288 new COVID-19 cases and 101 coronavirus-related deaths. Since April 1st, in Thailand's latest wave of the virus, 1,543,063 confirmed COVID-19 cases have been reported. In the 24-hour period since the last count, the CCSA has reported 12,494 recoveries. There are now 120,156 people in Thailand currently receiving medical treatment for COVID-19. And that wraps up the update on the COVID-19 situation in Thailand. For more news on Thailand, go to thetiger.com or check out our evening show, Thailand News Today.